Hello there, welcome back to the Golden Horde and the Great Khan. Last time, well, we cut Muscovy a little bit down to size. They have lost most of their Russian provinces. We have, well, they have two remaining, which we'll take next war. And I also decided that I will give Russia, or Novgorod, these three provinces, and they will be annexed most likely as soon as we start the westernization process or get close to it. And we'll call these provinces, this area here, myself, I think. Well, I do have a fair amount of admin points. We are lagging behind in diplomacy tech already. Well, admin tech too, if you want to see it that way. But all in all, we really need to get ourselves going here. So Novgorod won't take anything else. But again, this is one of those things I'm going to consider for a little while because I'm not what I want to do. So I can think about it until the war's done. I think we'll probably just hand it over to Novgorod. Admin tech is a little bit more important than diplomatic tech, unless you really want to do some, well, big trading, which we are not going to do. Anyways, we're still also with show because we, well, started some, well, wanted to grow C for one, and also because we want to keep on going here. Portugal, no. Mali, okay. So I think what we're going to do, however, is upgrade our military to level 15, Mauritian infantry, with that we get military attacks plus 0.25 and a whole point of extra land morale. Useful. Really useful. I'm not sure if I actually did this last time and the game has reverted somewhat. It's been a couple of days since I last played, so I'm pretty sure I took these things last time. So apparently something has gone wrong in the cloud by saving, and we have been put a little bit back, but no matter. We're going to go back here and finish up show. We'll get back to once the war's over. Well, unfortunately here my Great Khan died, and we have failed to complete a mission, take Armenia, we have a regency, and I get a tribal succession crisis. So, Great Chief's dead and already will certainly collect there will be yet another struggle for the throne. Now my heir is a 423, and he is of the Ottoman and Karakonlu dynasty, so I can rule by a sword or die by it. As you can see, we're going to get, well, 70,000 rebels. Not good. And the Regency Council for going to get plus 10 and national risk for 8 years. Now, no child can be a Khan. The funny part is that he's actually is Akakonyu as well, so we'll probably keep the same dynasty. So I can bypass the Regency Council and get a 444. So why not? I should in theory still be, yeah, same dynasty as you can see, so no reason to actually do that. So I can form an alliance with Bosk, I can conquer Syria. No idea where that actually is, so I probably shouldn't. But we will do the same thing that we usually do here, get the useful stuff. Unfortunately I can't get the Islamic Center, and I cannot, well, it's actually the only thing. I thought it was something else here, but it isn't, which is useful. Now, I think in this case we'll form an alliance with Polotsk, just because it will give us a benefit. I can also go for some of these stuffs here, but I'm no need for anything with tanks, reval risk. I don't have that many revals to begin with, so it's not something I need to concern myself with. The only problem, of course, is that my legitimacy is hilariously low now, thanks to that. So I need to check up on what items the legitimacy royal marriages do. So I'll probably end up going here for. No, we're not going to break the royal ties. I'm going to get marriages with most of the people that I can. As you can see, I cannot get with Steve, for instance. So yeah, Novgorod, no. So they are of the same religious groups. The Ottomans and Shun are the two I can have with, but I need legitimacy of a 90 to start the westernization process, so it's not great, but it is what it is. Basically, yeah, we'll have to live with here. Now, I do have one tiny little problem here, and that is that I have placed a lot of my troops in, well, not good areas. I'll probably also have to do a reconfiguration of these troops soon enough. Right now, things are just starting to look a little bit ridiculous here, but that's fine. As long as I win the war, so I'm happy. But I should probably Wait. Sad news, the great statesman Selim II colony of Ottomans has died and the royal marriage with them has ended. My Khan, we formed a personal union with the Ottomans, has sworn a complete allegiance to us, allowing us to rule our nation as one. Only good can come of this. Our two nations will now be ruled by a glorious Khan. Karakonlu has gone to war with the Golden Horde. The old king of Ottomans willed that his throne should be passed to the Golden Horde in the event of his death. However, Karakonlu claims that the old king was not of sound mind, and they should have the throne of Ottomans. This could be a long and bloody struggle. Succession war. Let me just get this straight. I inherited or got the Ottomans in a union here thanks to royal marriage. I think this is the first royal marriage that's actually paid off since I started playing this game. Otherwise, it's always been enforced. Well, this makes things a little bit more interesting because that means I no longer have to care about Karakonlu. I can basically conquer this area without any fear of the Ottomans. Poland will not be happy with this, of course, but they will fear me. Really fear me. And of course, this gives me all the power that I will ever need. I just got 60,000 extra troops of a tech group that's higher than mine. And I already have really high relations with these guys. So it's not like I have to worry about suddenly losing the union. This couldn't have gone better, let's just say that. The only problem, of course, is that there's limits to what I can hand over to the Ottomans. If we do culture-wise, I believe that is what they'll care about. Oh. I can actually feed them this entire area here. I think. Yeah, it seems like I can actually feed them this entire area, and potentially even the area over here. We'll have to see about that. If that's the case, then I definitely have put myself in an advantageous position here. Of course, the war with Karakonlu is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass here. We were almost done with show. But let's face it, I can most likely give that war to the Ottomans alone, and they will solve that with ease. So, I guess the only negative about this is that they have cancelled the military access. That's something that doesn't make sense. The only problem, of course, is that I already have my overextension thanks to, well, the wars I'm already facing. And as such, I think I might have to consider going for basically boring these areas myself with admin power, just to lower it by a tiny amount. And I'm actually going to do that. I'm also going to take this one. And this one. Then we're just going to hand this over to Novgorod, and then we'll annex them. Reason being very simple. Novgorod has basically expired their use as a vassal. They were basically my defensive shelter towards Scandinavia, but with the Ottomans in a union, I don't have to worry about anything anymore. The challenge is more or less already complete, I dare say. Portugal is, however, one annoying little bastard needs to be dealt with. And I'm really surprised, but it doesn't seem like any of the European powers have actually colonized south of Yolov, which is very interesting because it's the 1600s and they haven't done so. But yeah, I'll focus on my war here with Karakonlu, but as I said, I'm pretty sure the Ottomans can handle this perfectly by themselves. If not, we'll add some troops to their war effort. But yeah, I'm pretty much sure that this war is as good as done. I would assume I can take for 50%, and it's actually going to take 3 years due to, well, my size. Now, how much can I actually take it before it becomes dangerous? Those 3 I can take, and then it is dangerous. So we are going to wait until the war is over. The war with the Karakonlu. If we can get a wine peace there, even I'll be happy with that. But the show here is now alone, and I'm pretty sure my vassals in the area can deal with rebels and keep the area under lock and key, if you will. So we'll just pull back and I'll focus on Karakonlu. Now, as I said here, I'll probably just leave it in the hands of the Ottomans. They should have more than enough forces to deal with this. We'll see how it goes. And already here, the Ottomans are in a battle with Karakonlu, and as you can see here, it's basically a draw. The Ottomans will probably lose this due to them getting reinforcements, but the Ottomans have a 13,000 man army going to join up with this one. So, as I said, the Ottomans will win this one round. Have a new heir, Murtaza 241. Not the greatest, but at least now I have an heir that can potentially help legitimacy. Not that great for westernization purpose, of course, but it's something I can live with. Now, I'm a little bit unsure if this actually exists someone who help with my legitimacy. Apparently not. So I think I'll just have to keep prestige high, because that gives asking to see about a single point of legitimacy here, and that is basically what I, well, get most of my legitimacy from. Pound projection could be something else if I find a suitable rival. As you can see here, Ming is my rival at the current moment, so I might have to go taking provinces from them personally and then handing them over, potentially creating a, well, coalition against me, which would not be fruitful or helpful at all. I'll probably try and avoid that. But I think the war here with Karakonu is as good as done. With a white peace, we will be basically be set, I think. And we're forced to hand over some provinces, but why would we? It's cost admin power. We're forced to give up any deals they have with Poland, though. I don't want them to have any deals with Poland, and let's face it, they will not be able to take that core, and the Ottomans will not fall apart due to that core, so give up your deals with Poland, and then we're happy. We have Ottomans free in a union. Our long-time allies have joined. I've joined in under one banner, if you will. So, again, I'm a little bit unsure what to take here. If I take this, I'll probably have overextension issues for a slight while, a couple of years perhaps. But I can most likely, as I said, sell province to sea, sell a province to, well, Novgorod, so that should solve most of those issues more or less right away. Let's see here. And of course, then we'll start the annexation of Novgorod right after. And as you can see, they will take that. Good. Now, 112%, which is the biggest. Guangzhou is the biggest problem here. So we'll sell that as soon as we have a diplomat back at home to, well, do the deal, so to speak. And there we go. We've handed them province. Also, it seems like they will not be a coalition because they didn't fire. Shao still feels threatened by us, Ming has us as a rival, so all in all, I'm not too concerned or too surprised here. 1605 is our next coming up. That's also fine. I just have to make sure now that I hand over the provinces as soon as I can to not get any, well, bigger rebel issues. Now, we are looking pretty good. Next time we'll probably annex Novgorod. We'll use admin points from here on out to, well, conquer the rest of Muscovy, I think. Be pushing them east at least, and I'll be fabricating claims on probably both of these, or all three of these provinces before next time. And I'm a little bit unsure, but I think my claim on this might run out before next war. Let's see here, 1610. No, I have plenty of time, so things are looking good. Should be able to get something out of this. But we'll continue next time. I had a ton of luck this episode. Feel free to comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.